How are you doing, my cutie patootie? Looking all this so yummy. Libralicious, delish. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome back to the channel, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, my cutie patootie, looking all this so yummy. So dear Libra, today we are going to be doing your reading from September 1st to the 7th. And in this reading, we are going to be taking a look at your past, present, and future. We're going to clarify the main challenge and get some final advice for you. Now, dear Libra, I want to thank you for your beautiful presence onto the channel. Thank you so much for being here. You are greatly appreciated. Make yourself feel comfortable. Also, these are general readings, so they may resonate with you and they may not. Please take whatever resonates, and then whatever does not, you can come back and it will resonate. Now, let's get into your reading. That was very Libra style. Like, yes, we're going to do some justice here. Justina. What's going on for my Libras? And these are love readings. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you like the new lions? Okay, so your challenge, Libra, from September 1st to September 7th is the Judgment. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups that you don't see coming, and the Three of Wands, followed by the High Priestess. So the Judgment is here, and that means having a major realization or desiring to understand something, okay? There is something here that you're trying to figure out. And based on that, you're going to make a decision. Judgment, Scorpionic energy. And I feel like that there is some sort of a intuition, like your intuition is guiding you towards the right path about this person. Okay, for many of you, you're trying to understand before you make a final decision. We're going to talk about this shortly. In the recent past, you have the Ten of Cups, King of Cups, and Justice, Justina. In the recent past, I feel like that there was this sense of family. Some of you were with this person. Some of you maybe were married to this person or lived with this person. There was this sense of stability, a lot of happiness, a lot of love. And we're going to see what happened between you and this person. With the Justice here, we're going to clarify with other deck, right? But this is, my intuition is telling me that there was something that was out of alignment and out of balance, okay? Something here was not in harmony. And you are the sign that's very harmonious. Like, you don't want conflict. You don't want no arguments. You want to, like, just remain calm and have peaceful times, right? Very altruistic sign. So we're going to clarify this. In the present moment, you have the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Moon. Some of you are also, by the way, dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting here Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, possibly Gemini, could be a Leo also. Now, in the present moment, there is a sense of anxiety. There is deep worries, okay? Some of you are having some very vivid dreams. Maybe you're constantly seeing this person's name, this person, like they just kind of show up in your reality, okay? And a lot of you are really questioning if you should stay single or if you should really look into developing a relationship with this person. There is this, honestly, I feel like I'm talking today as of now to a group of beautiful Libras out there that are maybe like wondering, like, really, should I stay single, Nine of Cups, or should I really look into working things out with this person? We're going to clarify. There is a lot of anxiety going on, okay? That's why you're wanting to make a decision. Now, in the near future, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Lovers. I mean, in the near future, it's like you go back and forth, but you seem to be really wanting to work things out with somebody here. The main reason why you're wanting to understand, like, maybe you want to know why this person disconnected. Maybe you want to know why suddenly this person pulled away. I don't know, because there is this sense of loneliness and this sense of fear here in the present moment. You still could be dealing with this person on day-to-day basis, or maybe from time to time, maybe not at all. But your marriage, your relationship, your marriage, like family, Ten of Pentacles, right? Ten of Pentacles is the family, it's the culmination, it's a wealthy lifestyle. It's living in a house under the same roof with that person. And that's why it's coming up in the near future. But you have to make a decision if you really want to even look into this relationship, if you really want to wait for this person and want to work things out with them or not. So what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So there is somebody here that could want to talk to you. Okay, for many of you, somebody here is watching you from afar. And that's another message I want to mention, dear Libra. Three of Wands, Knight of Cups, there is a separation, okay? And intuitively, you both are actually connected to one another. I know the Ace of Wands hasn't come out yet, but you never know, okay? We're going to see. Because I already know some of you are going to be asking, where is the Ace of Wands? What kind of a Libra reading would it be without an Ace of Wands? We shall see. Now, let's get into your reading and clarify, honey. All right, so Libra or Libros, because I know there's a lot of straight male Libras also watching me. Thank you for your respect and for your appreciation, okay? Now, I know you don't comment often. That's fine. I feel you. So thank you for being very respectful, very mindful, and very demure. Now, judgment. What is this decision about for Libras that they need to make and understand? The judgment is clarified by the High Priestess, trusting your intuition, Seven of Swords, and the Two of Wands. A lot of you, there is an unresolved conflict, first of all, with the Five of Wands. There is some sort of a situation that there is conflict, chaos. And many of you are really trying to trust your intuition when it comes to this situation, dear Libra. This has to do a lot with trust issues. A lot of you really experience some sort of a setback with this person, maybe a chaotic conflict. You both got into a conflict because of trust issues. Okay, when I see the Seven of Swords here, this indicates, just having those situations when there is a lot of questionable things, right? And maybe that was one of the reasons. Maybe that's also one of the main pushing factors for you to really make a decision here. I don't know if you're feeling pressured, if your birthday season is coming up very soon in September, October. There is something here that you're really looking into. I feel like that you and this person are in some sort of a separation here. Could be different countries, different states, cities, towns, and you just feel like there is an energetic, I'm going to say this is not going to resonate with everyone. This is probably for one or two Libras out there. It may be related to this person, may not, but there is an energetic purge some of you are having. Purge is the word I'm hearing right now. Like a gooey energy. Maybe you just feel like you are finally letting go of any sort of pain or any sort of heavy emotions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sending you a big hug if that's been very challenging for you to go through. I feel like for many of you have been very much pressed and suppressed, and maybe you've been suppressing your feelings for such a long time, dear Libra, and it's been very difficult for you to even talk to somebody. Even it's been very challenging for you to express, because you feel like you have been misunderstood many times by even family members. The freaking Tower. The Tower moment, okay? There is something here that's shifting in your life. I know this is a love reading, but if I feel like I'm gonna go deeper, I'm gonna go deeper, and you're gonna listen, because I want the best for you. Because whatever messages are coming, intuitively speaking, if I'm hearing something, if I'm seeing something, there is a major transformation and a shift that's happening in your life. This is something that maybe you felt or you saw coming, but you did not really expect yourself to stand so strong in the middle of this chaos. You did not see yourself being as strong. You don't give yourself enough credit. I don't think you really see yourself as being somebody that's very strong, but you have gone through multiple hurricanes and tornadoes and tsunamis and earthquakes, a lot of you, okay? And I feel like that there is a shift that's happening in regards to this relationship, to this person, that is like, you don't want to build a relationship based on an old foundation. The Tower here is crumbling down, and what do you see on top? You see that there is a lightning that's hitting on top of the Tower, right? That indicates major understanding, realization, spiritual awakening. It's a frequency also, the lightning. Don't be scared of the Tower. In terms of like when people say, oh my gosh, the Tower is coming up, it's a shift. Your birthday season is coming up soon. So there is something here that you're letting go. I'm getting this energy, like you're somebody that you maybe have been journaling a lot. Maybe you've been just being by yourself, very nostalgic, very, a lot of contemplation going on within you. My childhood best friend was a Libra and an Aquarius, so I know you guys. So there's a lot of internal thinking going on. I'm just gonna put this card away. Like that was a message here. I know, like I'm gonna go past, present, and future, but there was just a message came through this. It doesn't always happen like this, but there was something like I just want to say. I might be a stranger on the internet, right, reading tarot for you, but I want to say, whoever you are watching this, Libra, I'm damn proud of you for just coming for such a long way. Remember, this is not a marathon, it's a journey, it's your own journey. You're not behind from anyone. You're not less than anyone. You know what I'm saying? You are worthy, you are loved, you are who you are, Libra, okay? Don't let the past hold you back, okay? Now, in the recent past, the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Death card, and the King of Cups. So in the recent past, I feel like that something here came to an end due to lack of communication, okay? Eight of Wands, the Death card, and the King of Cups. Something here came to an end because of lack of communication. Somebody here was emotionally closed off, the Death card and the King of Cups. I'm getting here heavy watery energy. Maybe somebody has water in their birth chart, or they act, I don't know, like emotionally unavailable, basically. I'm not saying water signs are like that. I'm just saying like someone that, did not really maybe want to talk about or open up a lot of things to cooperate things with you. Now, the King of Cups here is twice. It's clarified by the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, possibly, you might have suspected, I'm going to say this, not going to resonate with everyone, two stories I'm getting here. Maybe there was a third-party situation here that turned out into to be very unsettling for you once you found out about it. There was a lot of suspicion going on, and maybe you decided to disconnect from this person. This is the reason why I feel like something here was just out of alignment. This is for some of you, okay? And that's why you have the Justice here, which is talking about the very fact that something here was not in balance, okay? It was out of balance. And for many of you, it could have been that you tried to work things out with this person, cooperate, but I feel like this is somebody that maybe left far away, like physical distance, okay? The Justice in the recent past is clarified by the Six of Cups, Page of Wands, and Five of Pentacles. I think that when you were dealing with this person, dear Libra, for many of you, there is this sense of fear of rejection. This person did feel like there was some sort of a soul connection between you and them. Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Six of Cups. This person also was not really committing. I'm getting here this non-committal energy, whoever you were dealing with. And there was also a lot of hot and cold and on and off energy. Now, in the present moment, there is a lot of questions on your mind when it comes to this person. What is the right course of action for you to take? The Eight of Pentacles here is indicating whether you should really, work through this relationship, or the Nine of Cups, stay single. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Sun, which is the card of a Leo, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Swords. A lot of you are doing a lot of healing within yourself. There is this internal fulfillment. There is a lot of healing that's taking place. For many of you, I do see here really wanting to heal things with this person and move forward. Okay, the Sun could be a Leo here. Now, the Nine of Cups, a lot of you are also really wanting to get back on track, and there is this sense of happiness you're trying to find, dear Libra. For many of you are trying to go back to yourself, go back home. You know what I'm saying? The Nine of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords, which is Libra energy, the Hierophant, and the Five of Swords. A lot of you are making a commitment to yourself. This is gonna sound maybe cheesy, bizarre, but I don't care. A lot of you are making a commitment to yourself to stay away from drama, to stay away from conflict permanently. Maybe some of you were kind of pulled into the past, but that's something you don't want to do now in the present moment, because this has to do a lot with your sense of happiness. You don't want to be surrounded by people, by family members, by just in general, anyone that's a complainer, that's a naysayer. They're constantly complaining and whining, right? And if you know me on my channel, I don't like complainers at all, okay? People who come and complain into the live chat, this and that, I'm like, don't do that. Somebody was like, but does it make sense? I'm like, go somewhere else where it makes sense. I don't care. Don't come into my channel and try to put the drama of your life and complain and repeat the same old story, like a broken telephone. Ain't nobody got time for that. Go do better. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't stay bitter, do better. Not you, Libra, but like the people, like weird people. This is not your personal diary. So I'm saying. Now, the moon here is clarified. I went off a little, didn't I? Now, the moon here presents your fears and your doubts, clarified by the Chariot, Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Fiery, for many of you, I do see here a decision that needs to be made with the Judgment here. I feel like your subconscious mind, the moon, okay, your mind, your dreams, are telling you something about with this person it's like almost you want to detach emotionally, okay? There is a level of sexual energy and connection and passion that you have with this person that is very difficult to pull it back. I know, I see the fires. I see the Knight of Wands, I've seen the Page of Wands, we have seen, you know what I'm saying? But there is something about you really realizing it's like this is a message. You just really pulling your energy back. I just yawned, by the way. Behind the cards, I just had to be really respectful. Yeah, you want to pull your energy back to yourself. And for many of you, I do feel like Libra. There is something about you mentally, you're overthinking about this person. You are constantly thinking about them, okay? Now, how this is going to unfold, that's what I want to find out, because when it comes to the judgment here, it's like you haven't really seen pretty much any movement from this person or very little movement, and you have to decide if you want to be with this person or not. The Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Some of you could reconsider giving this person a second chance, but I think right now what you're actually thinking moving forward is your financial stability, your money, your comfort, what matters to you the most. That's what you're definitely thinking about moving forward, okay? Three of Pentacles here is talking about wanting to work things out with this person in the near future. There is going to be cooperation. There's also a meeting that's going to happen between this person, between you and them. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. You're going to see a dream, okay? And your dream is going to become a reality. The Moon is here twice. Five of Cups, Five of Wands. You know that when you meet this person, this conflict, there is something here that's going to be resolved. Okay, that's the good news here. Something here is going to be finally resolved between you and this person, this disappointment and all that. That's what you both are going to be working on, Three of Pentacles. And eventually, this could lead to happiness, okay, a relationship here. Now, let's get into the Lovers here, dear Libra, and see what this is about. The Lovers is clarified by the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So I do feel like here that for many of you, there is going to be an opportunity to really have a strong connection with each other. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, like hold this relationship as strong as possible, as tight as possible, to really bring back the happiness. And also this has led to some sort of a spiritual awakening, spiritual growth to whoever this person is that you are dealing with. There is this sense of journey, okay, spiritual evolution, spiritual revolution. Somebody here has been going through a lot, okay, both of you definitely, but the Hermit here indicates coming on top of a mountain, right? That's what the Hermit is standing on, a mountain. And also the Lantern, excuse me, indicates, you know, the knowledge and the wisdom that you both actually have gained through this relationship, through this connection, especially you. That's gonna shed light on where do you guys, both of you, want to move forward, moving on. Which direction are you both gonna move on with each other? And what you want to really know deep down is why this person actually disconnected from you. My intuition is telling me that the reason why this person disconnected from you is possibly because they had a lot of abandonment wounds and avoidant issues and did not really want to admit certain things. And there was a lot of issues going on internally, childhood trauma, past relationships, toxic marriages that they have been in, you know, before, you know, a lot of obstacles. And that's the reason, okay? And sometimes it may be, it's not simple, but it may be that, okay? If there was a third party, that's a whole different story. You know, I don't want to really go into that. We don't want to reaffirm that, but I just feel like that. And it doesn't mean we're sugarcoating. We're not sugarcoating. We just want to, you know, remain mindful of what narratives we are entertaining, right? What narratives are we fabricating, dear Libra? So in the near future, I see here you also shedding light on the path that both of you are going to be moving forward. So let's get the advice for you, dear Libra. Libralicious. By the way, thank you. My tooth is also healed. I'm all done with my dental stuff, so I'm back. Because trust me, it was painful, you know, but I did push through it, you know. Even through my struggles, I showed up for like the last 2 weeks or so, although it was hurting. So maybe that's why I was not so much myself, but I'm good. Now, the advice for you of the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and the Emperor. When you step into your power and you step into your position and you really recognize that, you know what, I'm not going to hold on to this person. I'm not going to be obsessively thinking about this person. You don't have to really sit there and wait constantly. You just make a decision here to mentally detach, energetically detach, pull your energy back to yourself, work on yourself. Yes, you do think about giving this person a second chance, but remember, your happiness and your sense of fulfillment comes first. So, dear Libra, the advice for you here is to be open for the conversation that could unfold between you and this person. But the faster you detach, the more you focus on yourself, the less you try to put this person on a pedestal, the more you're going to see the results. And then you're going to come back and share the results with me, okay? So, because detachment is key, literally, right? Now, dear Libra, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.